alaikum warahmatullah. Naga su kunyi nde so kempa. Muhammad Traore ani. Ona daga dengini welcome to the Soni Podcast. Attaya at Soni heti keta de. Yo keta ke kunyi nenga kata ga sui. Ona daga dengani anyongo daga na nga hamaenga. Yo ga ko Soni ngongara ko mobe. Halaramba kenju heti ille. Ayo goni nanaka sembe ngutu nalea. So ko ga sembe ngutu ori kata ga gari. Ko ga nya wala mo social media kedi. Ora dingira kurumba ngutu na hi kurumbo lono ngani oro hi kurumbo ngari ni katagai inshallah dalle be ga sigito wara ken ga utuka o warni ken kona ga ngani kane no ne ga ora keken kona ga nan ta sulla silingili aga ga da support be kino ya aga ga da support be ko yoy gelona Attaya Soni jopa na lawara malenki ko take kenya ndanya sababu yi o ga sago nalli nan to wa dingira ngutu nanya podcast dingira nga akaga hibe expecting ne kenya ni programu nji habana nuku probably kannu tananu ado guest nji hatananu ko muku nji hatananu akaga bade mi kubenu walla inshallah so kana to godo batenga ndi nkapalle monjoro hillana ina gonne mi ganu gari holo ko na kada ngani ken no goddi Mr. Kamara. Yes,
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Greeting all our viewers. It's been a while since we did our last episode. So coming for long into ko mbal juberlal be mbal be tankla bake we mol famada kana podcast on into demanding. So this time around morning kukutol na time yalon ko probably yalo last time ka don only sarahule kawondo we try to change that ngake pour nga diversity sort of jang so ibaja lambe sarahule fola mandinko and English then nga any guest soro amari comfortable taka diamu in any language ibaja lambe diamu wala kon inshallah inshallah baraka.
Okay. Nasima wa hagara kita kundu ngena salam kulengo angen na English ngo angen na goza malinge ngo tawa ado hulle ya ado hulle so ay gudi lengi freestyle genya na kundu nye
onani polar
Me I said that go say that
aywa kiani so thank you very much ona daga ngane khasuda ngane kita viwonu ado hakunchu welcome back o nyaka lindo nyene siri we are very happy to be back oni oga dalla ke kota duku because time ndalla kita cost ato follow anu ndallo duku parce ngi nganya na teaser ngala TikTok eri gabe intri ne kado maname so ke hay kuno ma duku ta completely 100% kawo duku ta ma hakke be oga to ora wajo panaketa so mani kanchi gidi trindi negeni ndalu mana kata kera kata kai mana kati ngai keta ba yesa na konja ga kata ke jabini kanna ko kada ngani bo ka mani kanchi gidi mani kan do wara ke dingira utenga na nyoga to gana khasusu o nandona podcast na bari mano kan do wara dingira utenga na ni o suwa to aga joppe mo be.
Yeah, I think it's better if you go back and recap on how this started.
Yeah.
So that then you will make more sense as to why this change. Yes, why this change.
Yes. We kubenu ka dalla do batenga akaga na nyaka gara episode hana ke hay oda kono ngani dalle be ga do wara episode ke podcast ke dabarindenga kembere Attaya Soni so ni ta wono ko daida musa ko sara ko ningeda nanti khoronta ko sana podcast dabarni ba because anginga media ke di already so ona diga mu hinun kam hibe ga honnan kayun concern jamane ke diere ado o community ke di hinu benuga o simay ma ga kan harata ni wala menan pakale ke di ona bogoti yoni ko yo gana diga mu para ko me ken laway nyana sababu yi haraki ngari o community nu kuno gonde so ada ko kundunya ya ko saro su hakle ni tabane so ora juntam plan kundunya ko sara ho episode yo ko record office ke imeno ko di tabane so oga diga kenya introduction nyi oda wari asiro soro kuda awari nanti hisire nyani ora wari nanti ko ane ka ogana jokire i sorongo o support na kam iwo hamunoga odo kachabe kanare so o jaka ku o jokira kundunya oga episode no bugano gi bugandini ma ogar ni takki diga mu yogonu episode nu yogonu di be suga be sere gabe gadi du wari kundiga mu no gonde so kendanya channel ke ga sege kendanya sere gabe gado to because o diga mu no hinwa kamma be anani inda ko ni jamadi i ko ni mu kenyari pala nu no gonde kanani inta ko in the open asuga terengana kanani hinwa no watu nanti problem no ajaro ndiga me kamma ka ajare courage yoga e puru sere nangiri annan diga mu kumpinu kam so kuto diga mu kunya kamma alhamdulillah sorongite igaro contact nanti akadange episode hulane kadange digame hulane ayanya sababu ngara ke hi hulane dabari ayanya sababu mai nga harar So ken ngana ken go ken na anka kaman pakelen pakasiri na du angada himutu hibe kanne maga akosa bogi yaxe maga so ken ni hoyna ken na tuini nanga bane nantanga kille kebe kamma anan ka jokini ken kamma hillo nantanga nyana mo be ga kundu nyani obviously o matimme le munu nyano wala minan gara so odi ga muno le minan pakle ke kai so kenya no gatini always hibe kana hibe ga wari anji me maga ngala wa jidi no dangani aka ho maga parce que no kusu ka ho manto ngalle nye so kenya nya sababu yi o gara podcast ke o gara sigindi o ga ille gadi nan jokki dai so dalle be ga sigite ka o gara dingira mutu parce que aga enda tu indo aga ha indano aga comment nundi ado aga digamu nga hono ko lo ay mega ko noda nanti aga ga kebe ga jokki dai so kenna tu no obviously nanti keni hoyo on kawanta drogoto no ke yasiri parce que a joppe harari litini community no kudo you know so Soni transfer gairi ada wari nanti keni hiyai ko kerande to kwale Soni transfer gol ngano nyaay kuni kei so obviously ma Soni transfer ni kena kanen so Soni transfer ganya sababu ma ke dingira ga kite aga tu gene khaso bagasi nun juga ko bene ko ga wala mo be so Soni transfer asu ha ganya bane keta so the Soni podcast our Soni transfer ecosystem no ni keta inshallah so ke digamu kuni kwai ya ligi da do ga ma training deta inshallah.
Thank you, Mohammed. I'm gonna come over here. There's not much to add on that. Without repeating what you've said is, in anything that you're doing within a community, you have to think of how do you go to the next level. As always, you can't start something and just be comfortable where you are. So you have to have the growth mindset, especially something that we have started doing under the business here. What you guys started it, what we all embraced it. Then outsiders keep complimenting. In fact, I can remember many examples wherever I go. People say, "Oh, I just finished watching your program," and I would always say, "Which program?" They would say, "Attaya, sorry, yeah, the YouTube." Okay. So then that's that. Every time I hear that, it's like a vote of confidence on what we're doing, and also we've seen how a few other people have started podcasting and telling us that we inspired them. So for us, that means that we also have to think of how we go to the next level, which is why when this idea came up to move to a new place, it was a no-brainer. It was obvious that this is what we gotta do. So it's about the growth mindset. Whatever you're doing and your people are engaging with it and embracing it, take it to the next level. Take it to the next level. And when you do that, you also inspire other people to also get up and do something. Because we can have many, many podcasts. Because there's so much to discuss. It's going to take a lifetime.
Yeah, definitely.
So it helps when other people come in. They also come in with different angles. We all complement each other.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, Mohammed.
Yeah, just before I comment, if Tunkara can just elaborate a bit on what you were talking about, like a brief history of how this Attaya Art Soni started initially. It was just a conversation like Musa is like, can we do this? And then it all started. Yeah, I think Tunkara, if you can just elaborate on a little bit.
Yes, so the beginning of how we came together is, I remember, I don't think I was even in the UK. I just randomly saw.
You were in Spain, I think.
Yes, yeah. I just randomly saw you guys posted. I was like, what is this? So you started a podcast. Started a podcast in the office. So, yes, just talking about topics that interest the community. So, yes, that's basically how Attaya Soni started. And they came up with the name and everything. So, and obviously I liked it because as the CEO or as the founder of the business, it gave me a great pleasure to see that my team, they use their self-initiative to start things. Yes, you have some business owners that micromanage. Everything must pass through their hands or the decision must come from them. Alhamdulillah, I'm not one of those, and I'm sure you guys are sure. But you guys do a lot of things that I'm not even aware of. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, I guess that's a message for any founder. Empower your team, obviously within reason, but empower them, then allow them to get the job done, get out of their way, let them do the job. Just communicate the vision to them, give them the tools. But anyway, back to this topic on how they started, which I've mentioned, and it's all about growth. So they have been doing this, and we've been getting feedback by the community. It's appreciated. Wherever we go, people tell us they appreciate it, and it's educating the community and so much. So it's kind of obvious that we have to just think of how we go to the next level, because the podcast was being hosted in the office. So
Yes.
after working hours, we put the tables together, the mic, thank you, Mohammed, for all the hardship we went to putting all those together. But now we decide, you know what? Why don't you have a place whereby it's specific for the podcast? And now that we're here, so you know what we're going to do? We're not just going to limit the conversation to Sarahules.
Yes.
We're going to open it up. We're going to be diverse. Eventually, cover all languages that are spoken in the Gambia, and eventually go beyond the Gambia.
Yes.
So you see, and the way we see it is that we all benefit from it because you hardly find a Gambian that doesn't speak more than 2 or 3 languages. So why
100%,
limit?
yeah.
Why limit a whole podcast to just one language, especially when we are in the diaspora, whereby every single day we're speaking other languages.
Exactly.
So I guess it's a no-brainer that we open it up, bring more diverse guests, and then make it more entertaining, more educative. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Just lafa ka summarize to man rek tarawle mong pasarahole to anin tol memang karambage mon bede mong po English to. Just like brief history lo ning podcast astata nyameng kumi alialo nyameng dolo ka dogo ke Soni transwale. So menung official ko no lundo just mbe kachal rek random then one of the staff Musa Tungkara jinna brother like atele mul nyanga ko mul ko how about ngo podcast start because na community especially in tol Gambian or like na problem ol be siari mbakele so nga podcast start bajala nga diamo problem ol kang bajala so mol fanam ma ko no ke awendi and then ni any issue should they should know as well ibe mo step si fal tala ko basi sulo ni start taw nyale so mbe ko yes why not so na first episode ni episode ni kono so nka kenu njele but sometimes ninga guest also the minyalo nyanda kanale because nka dogo kelo nung for 8 but nga na time of an change nga extend to 10 o'clock pro Sony transfer like customer like you can call the office for 10 hopefully will change within 24 hours inshallah. So that's why instead of customer soul yemul batung like putting a podcast can go no it doesn't make sense so na boss Mohammed so I think initiative ako okay nga dula kuda mata ibajala obekela just for the podcast damal so nga na podcast yung fanang ka kunung only sarahule ka ulto so mo lafta ko fanang faling ibajala nembakela mbakela ka mo build dal ibajala sarahule manding ko wolof ane English aning a dependal fanang guest jumale mo mulbul ninga lundang mo sodo ade comfortable te diamula ka mo kono wolungo me diamula ka ngonda malto ibajala pour mobi sa fanjono nyum podcast ko no nyame so gamera nyolom just brief direct yemin for so anisa mbal nimbara bage for being with us.
Mashallah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So na boy kaya na warm up nyai. Ayodi bezo ma kamera ndiga so wai kuni warm up na no kan nukuda demi no hato kilo dingira kurumba kendemi. So surokun la manaka expect ni with podcast keime ado dingira keime physically.
So, what the expectation from the people is we want to be your more diverse guest and therefore be able to educate and entertain you more. That's the minimum expectation. And with the location, we hope as we move, we solidify our presence here. We can be a hub for Gambian Africans or anyone that's in the community here in Birmingham that wants to come and use this space. Also, maybe have their own podcast.
Yep.
So we're open to collaboration. So eventually we can have it as a space that doesn't only belong to Soni
yes
or Soni Podcast. The Soni Podcast can also belong to other people who want to create their own brand and support. I mean, those are all in the pipeline. So in short, we are open-minded and we obviously are open to suggestions. If you think of anything that we can do here in terms of who we bring, topics you want us to discuss, please, if you're watching this, then you know where to reach us. Just comments, DMs, if you know any of us personally, reach out to us. We are all ears and we are open to suggestions and advice at any time.
So do you have anything to add to that?
yes kumi expectation yung podcast inshallah abekela nyameng kumi it's not just limited to ndolmin bijang o nasarahula community or na Gambian community so momo ne menin jibel o yemolo mi yalon ko amari sinano nyam podcast o mi yalon ideal babul o amari be karandine asimol karandino like isa amari kondak ya fa mol kondak al momo ne fana yalon go eka podcast kele but imang cameral sodo anim my call ning dulate bulu boni lafta kan na dulani use and we open to that as well isimol kondak nole mol ni siddo ko kenol inshallah
Okay, thank you very much. So Sado bi chagate why igna to soron indrin ni ke why to okay ga sachi
Again,
Yeah.
the name changes because of what we discussed earlier on. Yes, Attaya Soni. I know every Gambian knows Attaya Soni. Non-Gambians don't know Attaya Soni.
Yes.
And it's with time. And I think maybe one funny reason is people always say, oh, you say Attaya Soni, but we don't see the attire. So people say to me, why do you call it Attaya Soni? I said, I didn't choose the name. The guys came up with it. But we don't see any attire. I guess they expect, whilst the conversations are happening, they expect attire to be going on. So but now, we came up with the Soni Podcast. It's just something simple that anyone can hear, you understand, and it's one that is not tied up to anything. So it's called the Soni Podcast. Obviously, it's a podcast born out of Soni Transfer. So the Soni Podcast, simple as I think that's simple.
Yeah, very simple. Yeah.
and mashallah people are already happy with the new brand, right, with the logo and everything. So
Glad they're happy.
yeah. So yeah, I think this is everything from me. Singe karanga kiana sui. Obviously hogara kuna garanga ni mogobe keni jopandira mbane ni ke keni odo olli kata ga biren balle hama nganya ona kuna garanga ni mana kanji doga hama kai ogari ori kanganne kamma ke kille harza kambana ne kani kachabana nukwani ho masanja ga hedi dingira ke aro togoke ka kachanu kudo daga mogo ke aro ogarne kanu tananu ga oga traino na kanu tananu ga riti puru antalan janki kumbane amparake ka ho gani daga mogo nyei oga kachana hinube no kamma oga munda hinube no parare still kumbini mogondi o hamminga ni kebe community kem parari kachan nogodi ku kachano nogodi kachanu benu garanta ikonini o kunari oni ko yeran kote yo guma magasiki katoira kenya ngodo kabari obviously haraki yelanta nyana magana bios angana lahi jangiro ngana nyanga angana la hajara na manna tuana yo aga ho adi awadu ho adi antatu hanke ngana bogu na ko nanti kwani o problem nukui yogo wanyini ara wari khama wari as a problem khagana pare simmena kama as a problem anakatu awalla nanti keni problem
Yes, 100%.
anta haratinya so digamendo kachanya na kencho haragu yo ogana hibe ka ko iran ko ne ko ngara ko mo be harsa is open ay do nanti o ko na ko tu nan ko ta sui ay do nanti o ko an karangun ta sui o kuno hakle la nyira nya ko no simmarai gelanga madunge to digamenga alla wayiri ni podcast ke anna de anno ora me kuta kamma gabe hoy ni kenye mala anna comment me mala anno khiri me personally we open to that because harabare mege nan to ko birenege anta dugu tanakara angara ho ka ko anda ko am paklen la nyera nyeta so kenya nita o aka sunwarni onata gadangani akan jokiro batenga harsa aka ga hamo mo be hinna kundunyei ona ila ga nuwarni ta ga supportinga boy kenya nya sababu ogara kedingira gaut aga support kyanya sababu obviously ogana podcast ke jo pasere ganto haini malaga madaga tikille ogara simma mogobe o mani hankane malo mani sagono na kedingira utu aga ne maga o katanya nasu aga nya sababu so korosu jokiro kan ko wa jokino o kemponda barni kagana ga kemponda baritino ngani inshallah so kyani ngegen digal lagaru
Thank you so much, Mohammed. Thank you. The only thing I can add is that yes, we spoke of diversity. And we're also going to try and look for female host, female, from the community, so that it can't just be male dominated. So if you're in a community and you like this kind of stuff, reach out to us. So Mohammed is a fixed host. I'm sometimes a guest host, depending on if I bring a friend that I want to have a conversation with. But Mohammed is a fixed host. But we ideally would love to see him have other apprentices that he can train up and bring up,
even with the cameras and everything.
Yeah, with everything. So some the boys in the community, but especially the females, don't be shy. Come out, speak to us. We'll help you. We'll train you, because eventually there are certain guests that will come here. Sometimes certain topics, it will be best that the host is also a female. So please, if you're in the community, don't be shy. We don't bite. Reach out.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
Yun sumakar kumuwi anta dangini ken nokondi. Yeah. Ani saying kumi nyumu just kamuru nang kota rek proka albe tank bake kabrende one alla support ning. We really appreciate it. So kumi nga fono nyamen juna rek momon nimbe banda yalong ko mariye any idea soto ilafta ngadia mo mingkang ise reach out no ya formal. You can put it in the comment section or ngamira trawale be telephone number sol kilaje. If you want to contact, you can. So nilafta kana podcast nyong fanando mi yalong ko ilafta ka diawo moliele, you are welcome anytime. So tungkare dula doma pro nabari musol na sista sol pro ital fana ya porque encourage ibe nala nyame nyen podcast to anen mbatra kan nen se muso fana so mu yalon ko abe kila hosti ko mi na trawale be nyame ibaja la fana ni musol se programme so because musol sometimes ika comfortable ni ida malbe siring so ibaja la ese diamu no bage so nale ene sunkudolo mi yalon ko asa nyen festival keno o mi yalon ko you are interested in media work, you want to do podcast boy malo iba kila nyame you want to be trained so ngamela you can reach out to trawale ngalo abal ma ko la bagele so ngamela ndel diamu nyenete ala parka bage
No,
Yeah.
mashallah. So thank you very much. Na anazunu wari. And kawarno wari kadi anta dalana inshallah. Kawarno wari oro soro kurumbo, oro yi kurumbo inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh ya salam
Alimbara, ala jarama.
on jaro
Jola diri kamo, how do Jola say thank you?
I think it's a baraka no
We need to-
yeah
No,
I think it's a baraka yeah a baraka ngadi for the jola I think yeah
Thank you so much.
Okay.